While some of us think the weakness in Subaru's lineup is a lack of a 5-door WRX, the vast majority of buyers were clamoring for a bigger Outback with 3 rows of seats. The 2019 Subaru Ascent is here for that, and it's also here to print money. While it competes against the segment benchmarks like the Honda Pilot, Toyota Highlander, and Ford Explorer, the Ascent is almost the size of a Chevy Tahoe. It is as if Subaru took the mild-mannered Outback and blasted it with gamma radiation, which resulted in this hulk of a crossover. Starting price for the biggest Subaru ever comes in at $32,970, including destination, and while that may seem high when compared to the base MSRP from some competitors, keep in mind that Subaru's all-wheel drive system and EyeSight safety suite are standard, which closes the price gap significantly on competing crossovers that are similarly equipped. The volume seller will likely be the Limited that gets you leather seats, Wi-Fi, power tailgate, keyless access and 20-inch wheels. That one will set you back $39,970, including destination, which is only $535 more than a Honda Pilot XL-AWD. Power comes from a 2.4-liter turbocharged boxer 4-cylinder that pumps out 260 horsepower and 277 pounds-ft of torque mated to a CVT. Despite what seems like a weak powertrain combo compared to the big V6s from the competition, the Ascent is rated to tow up to 5,000 pounds, and also has the benefit of returning up to 27 mpg on the highway. Subaru is starting to push up market, as they say, and the brand has been known to poach a few buyers who maybe once considered Volvo or Audi. For those folks, the fully loaded Ascent Touring that adds second-row captain's chairs, panoramic moonroof and a Harman Kardon stereo will run $45,870, which is the most expensive Subaru crossover ever, but still undercuts a fully loaded Highlander Platinum at just over $47,000. The Ascent probably won't do much mountain climbing, but the large family-sized Subaru and a better-than-average dealer experience should make for an instant sales success.
There are tens of thousands of Model 3 reservation holders in Canada waiting for the new electric vehicle, and while they can't buy one yet, they are able to go see it in person starting today. After a significant expansion of its Model 3 display fleet in the US over the past 2 months, Tesla is now bringing the Model 3 to stores in Canada. Tesla's Yorkdale store in Toronto and its Vancouver store on West 4th Avenue are getting the vehicles first today. It will be the first opportunity for many reservation holders to see the car in person and get inside. Tesla wrote in an email to local reservation holders, "Be among the first to sit inside Model 3 and experience the expansive glass roof, premium interior and 15-inch touchscreen display." Tesla product experts will be available in-store to answer any questions on unparalleled safety, range and performance available in all Tesla vehicles. The automaker recently brought a Model 3 to the Toronto Auto Show, so they are simply bringing the car to their local store, but people attending the event couldn't get inside the car. Now they will have an opportunity to do so. As previously reported by the company, they are also using the traffic from the Model 3 coming to the stores to promote Model S and Model X. Tesla wrote in the same email, "As we continue to enhance our vehicle lineup, you'll also have the opportunity to learn more about our dual-motor all-wheel drive system standard for Model S and Model X." Tesla went as far as claiming that the recently extended delays on new Model S and Model X orders are due to high demand creating a backlog. While Model S and Model X delivery times are expanding, Tesla accelerated the planned launch of the Model 3 in Canada earlier this month. It was updated from late 2018 inches to mid-2018 inches. Interestingly, 2 different Tesla Model 3 test vehicles have been spotted in Canada in recent months, most recently all the way in Halifax.
Nissan Europe's electric vehicle director, Gareth Dunsmore, sees the automaker's entrance in Formula E as a big boost for the Leaf because of the fan engagement it brings. Nissan is taking over the Renault team, which is quite logical since Formula E is a global series and Nissan operates globally, while Renault EVs are sold almost solely in Europe. It's an excellent opportunity for Nissan to promote its latest electric car, second-generation Leaf, and following EVs that will enter market in the future. We could bet that just like in the case of Zoe, Leaf will be present at their various Formula E tracks around the world.
Subaru announced that its giant new SUV, the three-row 2019 Subaru Ascent, will have a starting price of $31,995, a competitive base considering its all-wheel drive system and advanced driver assistance systems come standard. The base price of the vehicle is $32,970 with a destination fee included. The Ascent is among the first round of next-generation Subaru vehicles, from its sedans and crossovers to its gas-powered and future all-electric cars to be built on a global platform. The 2017 Subaru Impreza was the first of such vehicles. And it's an important vehicle for a company aiming for an annual sales target of 800,000 vehicles by 2020. The Subaru Ascent will likely compete with the Honda Pilot, Chevrolet Traverse, Toyota Highlander, and Ford Explorer. Subaru, which is owned by Japanese parent company Subaru Corporation, formerly named Fuji Heavy Industries, unveiled the new SUV in November at a press event ahead of the LA Auto Show. The debut didn't provide details like pricing. However, it did highlight the Barkleys, the dogs featured in the company's advertising campaigns. It's all about priorities. Now, the company is sharing more about the 2019 Subaru Ascent SUVs as it prepares to deliver them to dealerships this summer. The Subaru Ascent, which is powered by a new 2.4-liter boxer engine, is the biggest vehicle ever built by the company. It also has the most cup holders. The vehicle comes with 19 standard cup and bottle holders. The vehicle is also equipped with all-wheel drive, and its base model gets 21 miles per gallon in the city or 27 mpg on the highway. The SUV has up to 9 seating configurations and 2 rows of flat folding seats that can provide up to 86.5 cubic feet of cargo space. A Subaru Outback has 73.3 cubic feet of cargo space with seats folded down. The SUV comes standard with its advanced driver assistance system called EyeSight Driver Assist technology, as well as Android Auto and Apple CarPlay, two rival software services that let the driver or passengers bring the functions of their smartphone into the vehicle's central screen. The EyeSight system includes automatic pre-collision braking, adaptive cruise control, lane departure and sway warning, pre-collision throttle management, and a new assist monitor that provides a heads-up display of EyeSight system warnings and system status data on the windshield. More driver assistance features can be added onto the standard system. The Ascent, which will be built at the company's factory in Lafayette, Indiana, is available in base, premium, limited, and touring trim lines. It's hard to know which trim line will be the company's biggest seller. For families unwilling to go above that $40,000 mark, many might opt for the limited version of the Subaru Ascent, which has extras like a choice of second-row captain chairs, keyless access, power tailgate with height memory, Wi-Fi, and leather seats, chrome accents, 20-inch wheels in dark gray, and 2 additional USB ports.
As the first 2 so-called affordable long-range electric vehicles, it's logical to think that the Chevrolet Bolt and Tesla Model 3 are battling for the same customers. But there are key distinctions that belie the notion of the 2 cars being in a sales race. For starters, as Forbes made clear this week, the Model 3 is a sporty, somewhat pricey sedan, while the Bolt is a more practical crossover-like hatchback. Tesla buyers appear ready to spend more money and wait longer for a premium vehicle. In effect, the Model 3 is not available today unless you are already on the waiting list. Consumers who are shopping for a car today would have to be willing to wait until 2019 for a new EV. That's when Tesla recently said new orders for the Model 3 will likely be fulfilled. Moreover, Tesla is currently building well-equipped, expensive versions of the Model 3 with a price tag that far exceeds its nominal $35,000 starting price. As you add desirable features to a Model 3, you could easily see the price approach or exceed $50,000. The version of the Bolt that Consumer Reports recently tested was priced at $38,424. Consumer Reports last week named the Chevrolet Bolt as its top pick among small hybrids and electric cars. The magazine has not yet tested the Model 3. By 2019, both Tesla and General Motors will probably reach the threshold of selling 200,000 electric vehicles, the point at which the $7,500 federal incentive starts to phase out. Tesla is on schedule to reach that period first. Tesla Model 3s are likely to be in demand, with limited availability, for a couple more years. Meanwhile, inventory for the Bolt has moved up and down. Kelley Blue Book reported that, in January, Bolts were also in relatively short supply. There was only a 42-day supply, down from a 65-day supply in August. That supports the notion of the Bolt as a more practical, affordable, and readily available model because dealers are more likely to offer incentives when supply gets backed up. Buyers shouldn't expect that for the Model 3. The distinctions between the two vehicles don't mean there won't be defectors from Tesla to Chevy. Chevrolet dealer Yev Kaplinski said his dealership, located between San Francisco and Silicon Valley, sold 15 Bolts after Tesla's latest announced delay. Kaplinski told Forbes, "We're getting the Tesla people who wanted their Model 3 inches. They want the car now. They don't want to wait." Some observers might point to Tesla's supercharger network as an important advantage over the relatively sparse availability of quick chargers for the Bolt. But most EV drivers will tell you that almost all charging takes place at home and that an electric car with the Bolt's 238 miles of estimated range will almost never see a public charger. Despite the differences between the two vehicles and their buyers, we should expect relative sales of the Bolt and Model 3 to be closely monitored. Here's the benchmark. General Motors sold 23,297 Bolts in the United States in 2017. Tesla said it globally delivered 1,550 Model 3 sedans in the fourth quarter of 2017, up from its first sales of 220 units in the third quarter.